But yeah, I mean, it's just so helpful.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
well, and a lot of what I'm talking about right now is that sense of how to have grief at work and how
Yeah.
to express it
Yeah.
intentionally, but
Yeah.
not overshare. We all hate the
Yes.
oversharing. Um,
Yes. Yeah.
but
What
to be able
happens
to
when you're
hold it in
at
the
work and you've got all this going on? Yeah.
yeah, what happens at you're at if you're at work? And also like what does it mean to interview? Like you've taken this time off, you've had these griefs on later on top of each other. How do you talk about that in a way that actually shows someone you have grown, you've been intentional, you've had purpose, you might be different than what you were a year or two
Mhm.
ago. And
Yeah.
that's a good thing. How do we
Yes.
talk about it in a
Yeah.
way that is good and helpful and helps people
Yes.
understand our journey?
Yes, that's huge. Yeah, now I'm sitting here thinking, so I've conducted 12,000 interviews in my life,
Oh
and
my
so
goodness.
I'm thinking about, how would I advise somebody to talk about that? And I have worked with, on 2 occasions, men who were the primary caregiver for their mothers before their mothers passed. And then how does a man in an interview talk about taking off from work to be a caregiver and then their loss in an interview? Yeah.
I'm just thinking about all the layers of what we expect of men, and especially in the corporate sector, and sort of what it means to be a leader, sort of that archetypal what it
Yes.
means to be a leader, and
Actually, but
contrast that.
there's your opportunity. It
Yes.
because the opportunity is, how did you use the loss to become a better leader? And that actually is your opportunity in the interview. We're not really here
Well,
to
and
talk about interviews, but I had to throw that out there.
yeah, I love that. Well, and I think about how all good leaders all good leaders know how to listen.
Mhm.
And so even being able to just articulate this sort of bigger space to know how to listen and attend to the needs of those around you is going to go miles. Um,
If
it's
that's
such
not
good
well
leadership.
received, you don't wanna work there, and you don't wanna be
Yes,
in that environment because
that's it.
because that's the kind of leadership you want to, if you are a leader, whether it's just of a small team or like me, 400 people, you want you want to be in a place where people value that kind of leadership.